I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame with your man TP. Today, we are jumping into number 156 on our compilation list. We will be in 4 different judges' courtrooms, and after we leave court, we will be doing a little bit of rubbernecking. But before I give you the locations of everywhere we're going to be on today, I want to let you know that chapters will be added for your convenience. The commentary from these previous proceedings will remain, I should say, in the video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It is much appreciated. And now let me give you the rundown on where we're going to be on today. First, we will be in the courtroom of Judge David Ricke out of the state of Kansas. Second, we will be in the courtroom of Judge Brantley Clark out of the state of Florida. Third, we will be in the courtroom of Judge William McConico out of the state of Michigan. And last but not least, for our court appearances, we will be in the courtroom of Judge Joseph Slaven, also out of the state of Michigan. And after we leave these proceedings, we will be doing our rubbernecking on today in Bishop, California. Guys, I appreciate you for joining me here on this compilation as always. Now, let's go ahead and jump into number 156.
Okay, why is there a Juan Flores on this meeting? There's no response. Okay, whoever's Juan Flores's box is muted, so I'm not hearing anything. They can unmute themselves if they've got some business with this court.
Hi, Judge. I am Counselor Flores, and I am resident McLaughlin's counselor, and they have him here right now.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Yep.
Jesse Travis McLaughlin.
Yeah.
It's the state of Kansas versus Jesse Travis McLaughlin. It's case number 2024 CR 397. Mr. McLaughlin appears from a Hutchinson Correctional Facility Zoom location. Brett Sweeney appears for the state of Kansas. Mr. McLaughlin, I have before me a charge of battery against a law enforcement officer, a level 5 person felony. Since a felony is involved, you will not be asked to plead at this time. Rather, a preliminary hearing scheduling will be made before your assigned judge, which is the Honorable Jan Satterfield. Judge Satterfield's next docket for that purpose would be April 7, 2025, 2:30 p.m. You must fully participate by Zoom in Judge Satterfield's docket at that time, April 7, 2:30 p.m. I trust, Mr. McLaughlin, that you, being in prison, don't have the financial resources to hire your own lawyer.
That's all right. I can represent myself.
Okay, well, you can take that request up with Judge Satterfield. At this point,
Every
in
man
the
must
abundance of
speak for
caution,
himself, Your
I will
Honor.
appoint a lawyer, and then you can, before Judge Satterfield, properly conduct a proceeding if you really do want to
Point of
represent.
order. What gives you jurisdiction to appoint a lawyer over me?
I have statutory authority to do so. So, Mr.
So
McLaughlin,
what
I'm
gives
going to
you
appoint a lawyer at this
what
point.
gives you jurisdiction over me? You must establish jurisprudence as a point of order.
I'm not going to play your sovereign citizen gibberish game.
I'm not a sovereign citizen, sir.
All
Not a
right.
sovereign citizen.
You sound like one.
Well, I'm not.
All right. I assure you I have jurisdiction. So we've got a court date set before Judge Satterfield. I'm going to appoint James Watts at this point to represent Mr. McLaughlin, noting he's made a request to represent himself. Again, that's to be a matter taken up fully before the assigned judge, Satterfield, at the hearing date on April 7 at 2:30 or some later time. And the court will set a $5,000 cash or professional surety bond, though obviously it's not going to affect his current incarcerated status. All right, bond set, attorney appointed, court date established on Judge Satterfield's calendar. Anything else we need to address at this time, Mr. Sweeney?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. McLaughlin? Apparently not.
Yeah, you need to address the point of order. As a
I've
first
addressed
point
all of
order
the
in
points
court
of order
the
that I'm
first
inclined to
thing
address
you must
today.
do is establish
Mr.
your
McLaughlin.
jurisdiction.
The McLaughlin matter is currently in recess, and we'll move on to another matter on the docket.
I object to moving on in any manner.
Objection noted and overruled, Mr. McLaughlin. All right, let's move
Request a
on.
copy
Friday
of-
then.
I
Thank
request
you
a
to
copy
the
of the
Hutchinson
minutes,
Correctional Facility.
transcripts, these proceedings.
We can go ahead and take him off the meeting at this time.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of this first proceeding. And as we could see, Mr. McLaughlin, he had a little arrogance to him. You know, he tried to get a little brolic and stick his chest out, but obviously Judge Ricke wasn't having it. He told him, you know, listen, I'm not going to deal with this sovereign citizen gibberish. Who knows how this is all going to play out. If we get any updates on this particular case, we will definitely share it with you. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into this second proceeding with Judge Brantley Clark.
Last week, the out of custody pretrial, because he wasn't able to get to Panama City.
Okay. Come on up, Mr. Williams. Okay.
Judge, he had been offered a pretrial intervention. We had supplied that to him, and I'm not sure what his intentions are. All right.
You understand a pretrial intervention is an agreement you have with the state that's basically supervised by the probation and parole, and then the case is dismissed if you successfully complete the that term. Pretrial intervention is a program that's offered by the state, and it's supervised by the Florida Department of Corrections. It's like probation, but it's not probation. It's an agreement that if you successfully complete the pretrial intervention, the state drops the charges against you.
I spoke with my public defender and he gave me the terms and the things that I have to do, and I didn't agree with him.
Okay,
And I don't understand.
sir.
I don't understand. So like the charges would be dropped.
If you successfully.
If you did all those
You have
terms.
to abide by those terms and conditions, and the case would be dropped.
Could I ask a couple questions?
You ask Mr. Meredith.
I did. I mean, I spoke with him shortly. I didn't really get all I really spoke of, what we went over was the terms.
We had several phone conferences that were scheduled.
Yeah, we missed a lot. Due to the time difference.
Sir?
I said, but we missed a lot due to the time difference.
He was on Eastern time and he would call an hour late.
I mean, a pretrial intervention is about as good as it gets. If you can take it or not take it, are we ready to set it for trial?
Yes, sir.
I don't want to do trial.
Well, then Mr. Meredith has done exactly what he's supposed to do for you. He's got the very best deal worked out for you. If you abide by the terms and conditions of the pretrial intervention, the state will dismiss the charges.
So the charges are brought upon me are by the state.
Well, who do you think brought them?
I thought I had a party.
Huh?
I thought it was an injured party.
The injured party, aren't they dope cases?
What is the jurisdiction of it? Is it criminal or
I
civil?
don't think you're near as smart as you think you are.
I'm just asking
I can
questions.
tell you not. Your possession of a controlled substance, giving false name, causing adverse effect, I guess there could be a victim on that, and resisting officer without violence. So, I don't know anything about the case, but it looks like you might have got a false, gave somebody else's name.
You just told me that the state was the.
The state's the only person who can charge you. Nobody else can charge you. It's the
Oh.
state. The victims can't charge you. They're just the alleged victims. They can't charge you. They can't do anything except make a complaint. But you've got offered a pretrial intervention. If you do the pretrial intervention, the state will drop the charges against you. If you don't meet the pretrial intervention, you come back to court and you start your defense again.
I don't wish to argue the facts.
Let's set it for trial.
Yes, sir.
We'll set it for May 5th at 8. Let's set it for June. What was that June date? June 2nd at 8:30. And it will be May 23rd at 1:30 for trial management. And if you change your mind and want to enter the pretrial intervention, you probably need to discuss that with Mr. Meredith. But remember, he's on Eastern Standard Time. Okay?
I'm on
He's
Central.
Central Standard Time. You're on Eastern Standard Time. Okay? If you'll step over and sign a notice. Safe trip back to Gainesville. Step right over here and sign a notice, sir.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of this second proceeding dealing with Mr. Williams. And this is an interesting one. And I guess it just speaks to just those that have the sovereign citizen mindset, you know, that's trying to use the sovereign citizen lingo, just walking down that whole sovereign citizen path. You know, it's always that shooting yourself in the foot thing that I think about when, you know, I look at some of these guys and ladies that are spewing the sovereign citizen lingo. As you can see, this guy, all he has to do is his pretrial intervention and the whole case will be dismissed. The charges will be dismissed, but yet he doesn't want to do that. So his second option is to go to trial, right? But he doesn't want to do that either. So it's like, well, what do you want? And obviously that's just the charges dismissed how he sees fit and how he wants them to be dismissed. But as we can see, that's not happening. He, you know, it's either like Judge Clark said, either you're going to go ahead and do the pretrial intervention and get the case dismissed or thrown out or you know, get the charges done away with, or, you know, you're just going to have to take it to trial and try your best with your sovereign citizen lingo that way. So once again, another case that we will keep up with. If we get any updates on them, we will definitely share it with you guys. And with that being said, guys, this is Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the video. It is much appreciated. This is Sovereign Citizens Court, guys. And for now, Sovereign Citizens Court is adjourned. Thank you, guys, and God bless.
Calling case number 22393437. This is Pasadena Investments LLC versus Dwayne Davis Jr. and all occupants at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007.
Your Honor, for the record, Attorney Frederick J. Coleman, P. 56548 on behalf of the plaintiff. Your Honor, Mr. Davis at this time owes $6,706, court cost of $157. This is a subsequent hearing.
All right, Mr. Davis or Ms. Davis? Okay,
Yeah, I'm
Mr.
the beneficiary of Dwayne Davis right here. The beneficiary.
What is it?
Are you Dwayne? Are you Dwayne? Excuse me. Are you Dwayne Davis Jr.?
I'm the beneficiary owner right here.
Do you reside at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007?
Yes, the estate does assign there.
Do you reside in that property?
The beneficiary, yes.
Do you? Who the person I'm talking to, is that the person who is in this property at 2170 East Jefferson? You're not answering my question.
I don't fully understand it. Say it again.
All right, okay. At this point, I don't see anyone who resides at 2170 East Jefferson, Unit 1007. If you do reside there, please make the court aware of it.
Okay.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as the defendant in this particular case.
I just did. I just told you I'm the beneficiary.
Your Honor,
Of the name.
Your Honor, since the defendant has not identified himself as a person in this property, he's attempting to try to act like he's a sovereign. This property is owned and is an apartment building. We're asking for a default judgment at this time. If he decides to pay it, that's great. If not, we'll be moving forward after time expires.
Before we proceed with this matter, can I ask the director of the beneficiary? I'm talking to the plaintiff, sir. My legal person, I'm showing you right here, a corporation. Can you write me in 21 days and provide me evidence that you have legal?
Your Honor, none of
I
that's
just want to know.
required by law in this court. I'm asking for a default judgment this time. Quit wasting the court's time. If he
I ain't
wants to
wasting
file
your
the
court
appropriate,
time.
if he wants to file the appropriate court paper or identify himself to the court as you've requested on numerous occasions, then we can proceed forward. At this time, playing these legal games is against.
I have a birth certificate right here.
Against the law. Two, we provide the court with a lease agreement. We provide the court with the ledger. We're asking for a default judgment.
The court is in receipt of a summons, a complaint, a demand for non-payment of rent, as well as a lease agreement.
The summons was
signed
never
with-
notarized.
Signed with Dwayne Davis Jr., as well as the proof of service. Mr. Davis, Dwayne Davis Jr., how much is your monthly rent?
I want to say 900.
When's the last time you paid rent?
Long time. Siri paid my back balance, but Pasadena never put it to my account. So I consider Pasadena either took the money or what. I don't know what they did with it, but Siri definitely paid it. It's on the record. It's on my the record with the Siri. You can find it in their profile. But they're supposed to pay my back balance.
I don't know. I can't find it in my profile. So you qualify. Sarah paid. How much did Sarah pay?
They paid up to like September, but they didn't pay they're supposed to pay July, August, September, but Pasadena never put that to my account.
Your Honor, if it wasn't applied, my client didn't receive it. That is not our burden. It's his burden.
But that's in documents though that they were supposed to pay. I have it in documents.
Your Honor, I'm not going to sit up and argue all day, Your Honor. Bottom line is, the money is for his benefit. It is not for my client's benefit. Just like paying a mortgage payment. If I send a mortgage payment in, if it's not received, it's still on me. If you send a mortgage payment on my behalf and it's not received, it's still on the person who has the mortgage. He's the renter. It is his responsibility to have the money paid, or to whoever's paying on his behalf, that we receive it. We have done everything we're supposed to do. The documentation speaks for itself. At this time, again, I'm requesting for either default judgment or judgment by hearing.
And then I'm talking to the plaintiff. Can you just write me and saying that you have authority as a public servant to me?
Your Honor, I am not writing.
Excuse
I'm
me,
not
Mr. Davis. This is a landlord-tenant court. This is summary proceedings. This is the second hearing, and you're afforded legal counsel. Legal counsel was available. They said that they could not assist you at this matter. Are you even identifying yourself as Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I'm the beneficiary of that name.
So are you not Dwayne Davis Jr.?
No, I am not. I am not.
Okay. We are entering. The court has not received the call or answer from Dwayne Davis Jr. Does anyone on this Zoom reside at 2170 East Jefferson, number 1007? Is anyone present who lives in that property on this Zoom?
Your Honor, again, no one's responded, asking for my default judgment. We can submit it to the court before the end of the day, along with a full ledger.
Default judgment granted.
Thank you, Judge.
Please submit the paperwork. Colin, you're free to leave. Well, nobody identified themselves, so calling the next case.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of our first proceeding dealing with Mr. Dwayne Davis Jr. in front of Judge William McConico. As we can see, Judge McConico wasn't trying to hear it. I think we all saw that outcome happening as far as the default judgment in the favor of the plaintiff. One, Mr. Davis Jr., he owes $6,706. Two, he's not willing to hold himself accountable. Three, he's playing games. And then also he admitted to owing month's rent to the plaintiff. So with that being said, I don't think any of us saw any other outcome happening. And, the judgment was fair. It was correct. Judge McConico wasn't going to keep on playing the games. He didn't even give himself a chance to win, which I don't think he would have won anyway, even if he would have, acted the right way and said his name, I think the judgment would have still been for the plaintiff because he admitted that he owed, rent to them for how many ever months. But with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and jump into this second proceeding.
He should be leaving tomorrow.
Who's in the hospital?
The victim and Martin.
Oh. All right, so People versus Martin.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Don Stobe on behalf of the People, PA 7439.
Nicholas Darren on behalf of the defendant, Mr. Martin, who appears before us via Zoom. Mr. Martin, if you could unmute yourself, state your name for the record.
Very good. Okay, I got it.
You got it.
All right, you hear me?
Yep.
All right. So this is People versus Martin.
Yes, Your Honor. I have spoken with the complaining witness at the time. He would like to proceed with this case, and the people would ask to set it for a settlement conference before we go forward with trial to see if there's a resolution.
All right. And Mr. Darren?
I mean, Your Honor, I guess we're going to proceed that way. I was hoping, I'll renew my motion from the last time. Mr. Martin's been incarcerated. I think it's like 62, 63 days now. Court rule is pretty clear. If he's in over 28 days, he should be released on a personal bond. Mr. Martin's just been sitting in jail on this matter. I mean, I guess from practical, I would imagine the court's going to give him credit for time served, regardless of what the resolution is on this matter. Considering he's done over, at this point, he's done over 2/3 of what his original sentence would be. We're not going to accept an offer on this, and I guess we'll just set it for a settlement conference then, if that's what sister counsel wants.
And Your Honor, it's I know this case has been going on for a while.
Personal bonds.
That's correct. The issue here is that him and the victim are brothers. They live at their family.
First, I want to deal with the whole bond thing. His bond is $2,500 personal.
So I think the issue with that is I was having a cover last week, but per the notes, if you recall, you ordered him not to return back to the property because there's a no contact order in place. 2 weeks ago, when Mr. Brother Counsel appeared for the first time on this case, I agree. And that's when the bond was changed, but Mr. Martin, Judge Kirsten. Yes.
So Your Honor, Judge Kirsten changed his bond, and then after some further statements were made, he changed his ruling to leave Mr. Martin in jail.
And that's because Mr. Martin made comments about returning back to the location, the home where the victim lives. And to my knowledge, per my conversation with Mr. Martin, the victim today, he indicated he'll be leaving the hospital, returning to that house tomorrow.
Right. All right. So I'm going to.
I mean, I have no objection.
Mr. Martin, now listen, you understand, I wasn't here, but Judge Kirsten, the original bond was $2,500 personal. Then he said it at $2,000 cash because of the alleged violation that says it says need to set a hearing on violation ASAP. I don't know if there was I don't see anything whether there's an alleged violation of the bond condition. Is that right?
Not an alleged violation.
He made a comment about it.
That he'll return back to the house.
This is why something. All right, so you understand you can't go to that house while you're on that. That's one of the bonds in place. You understand that? Stay somewhere else. You understand that?
No, I do not understand it. I gotta stand up. First, I have nowhere else to go. Okay, so that's why I must return back there. And I objected. No, listen, let me talk. I objected to the bond conditions before, I'm objecting to them now.
Listen, your objection is duly noted. You have very, very highly competent counsel. So, let's let your counsel speak on your behalf. And so he already did. He made a motion.
Well, I object that he's speaking on behalf of that.
Stop interrupting me, sir. I'll just hold you in contempt of court for 90 days, and then you can just sit there anyway for it. Stop interrupting. Your Mr. Darren made a motion to set this for a personal bond. I'm going to set your bond at $2,500 personal. No contact with the victim or the victim's home location. If you show up at that location and violate my bond, you could be held in contempt of court. Just want to make sure you understand that. I'm just telling you that right now. So I'm setting your bond at $2,500. I'm granting the defendant attorney's motion. And the bond's $2,500 personal, no contact with the victim, and no living in the state of Michigan without the consent of the court.
I got something to say.
And you have a right to remain silent, and anything you say can be used against you, and you already have an attorney who's talking on your behalf, and I've already granted his motion and changed the bond to personal, so.
Hey, well, I have something to say in response to that.
See everybody at trial.
I have something to say in response.
We'll see everybody at trial.
Your Honor,
Mr. Darren, do you have anything else further?
Your Honor, are we going to set it for a settlement conference, or are we just going to set it straight for a trial?
Sure, I'll set it for a settlement conference, and then a week later it'll be the trial.
All right. Your Honor, I understand the court's position. I mean, if Mr. Martin wishes to make a statement on his behalf, I can only advise him that I wouldn't. But if Mr. Martin wishes to make a statement and the court wishes to hear it, I don't have any. I mean, I'm not going to. I'm advising him not to say anything. But Mr. Martin, if the judge wants to hear it, if he's allowing it, then I will. I'll step aside and let you stay.
Mr. Martin, I've already granted your attorney's motion to set the bond at $2,500 personal. So if you have some other statement you want to make, I'm just going to reassure you again that you have the right to remain silent. Plus, your attorney's already said that, hey, you know what, it's probably a good idea to just do so. But go ahead.
But yes, like I said, I'm going to exercise my First Amendment right to speak, and I have a lot to say. So I ask that you don't cut me off before I'm done talking. Now, I object to the bond conditions and stuff. I can't be in my house. It violates my due process rights. I have nowhere else to go, and he's not the true victim. He's lying, saying he's a victim. But I told the cops when they arrested me that I was the victim. And so we have an equal protection clause violation.
All of that will be the subject of the trial itself. So we'll hear everything you have to say about that at trial. Your objections duly noted. But it doesn't change my position. Mr. Darren, you'll be receiving the date and time for the settlement conference.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. You have a great day.
You too.
Well, we've come to the end of our last proceeding with none other than Mr. Famous sovereign citizen Eric Martin before Judge Slaven. Judge Slaven already laid the rules out to him. Listen, if you're going to get out on bond, you have to stick to this. We don't want you at that house. Is Eric Martin going to listen? Probably not. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never seen somebody incarcerated this much for minor things and just not listening and just, just having a hard head and also being defiant and constantly just, I don't know if he gets an enjoyment of being in court and just arguing back and forth in these no-win situations. But from what I've seen, and I don't cover a lot of Eric Martin's videos. This might only be the second or third one that I've covered out of the probably 9 or 10 that he has, because I don't know. It's just something about this guy. It's like he just loves, just being in front of the court, whether that's on Zoom, whether that's in person, and he just keeps doing the same thing over and over. And sometimes I just feel like it's not even a point to just keep covering him. But I know you guys like to hear what's going on with him, so there it is. With that being said, this is Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame, guys. I appreciate you guys. And for now, Sovereign Citizens Court is adjourned. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. And I'll see you guys soon. God bless.
So for the record, what's your name and
Officer
badge?
Vasquez.
And your badge number?
23534. It's right here.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
So
what's the reason for the detainment?
So you were stopped for your expired reg tab. 5204, Adam.
Which I've notified you I'm not participating in commerce with the state of California. That's why it's not registered with the state. You acknowledge that's what the vehicle code's for, right?
Right.
Okay.
So you don't have any identification as well.
I haven't broken a law, sir. Like, minus a crime, then there's no reason to identify.
All right, Just hang tight. Like I said, you're detained. You're not free to leave. Just hang tight 1 second.
Okay.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Roll that window down for me a little bit, just so we can talk.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
what's your name and badge number?
Officer Beavers, just like the animal, 17035.
Okay. And what's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Olivier, 23755.
Okay.
Hey,
You a supervisor?
me?
Yeah.
No, I'm the senior officer.
Senior officer. Okay.
So, hey, just trying to understand, he stopped you for registration.
Which I have a question about that anyway, because from his position where he was on the street, there's absolutely no way he could have seen my registration when I was driving
his
by.
cab sticks out pretty good.
Not from that distance.
But anyway, either way, it's expired.
It's not registered with the state of California.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
it's required to be.
In your commerce, yes, I agree with that.
All right, so I'm gonna give you an option here.
Okay.
To either just provide your information, license, all the information on the vehicle you have.
Yeah, I rescinded my license. I turned that in.
Okay. Are you at least going to identify yourself by name and date of birth or anything?
No, I haven't committed any crime.
Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to order you out of the car, and if you don't come out, then we're going to forcibly remove you out, which would mean we're going to open the door.
I understand all your guys' I understand your guys' tactics. There's absolutely no reason to do this, right? There hasn't been a crime committed. There hasn't been a crime committed. I'm peaceably traveling with my family, okay? And if you're
in the parking lot at Big 5.
If you guys want to enforce your will and cause property damage, then that's on you. Then we'll see you guys in federal court,
No,
right?
that's fine. So, yeah, no, so, okay.
I'm not out here. I'm non-belligerent. I'm not trying to cause any problems with you guys.
I'm not accusing you of that at all, but
I'm just going to stand on my rights, right?
You do have to follow the rules. You're driving in California, you got to follow the same
I'm
rules.
not driving in
License.
commerce,
Yeah,
right?
well,
You understand the whole vehicle code is for commerce, right? Is that a yes or a no?
You've read too much stuff online, but
No, I've read your commerce book.
How you doing today, sir?
Doing great. What's your name and badge number for the record?
Yeah, 16631. So here's what we're gonna do. We're either gonna go with the program. I understand your position, or we're gonna start breaking windows and we're gonna send a dog in after you.
Sergeant Garcia.
Guardia.
Guardia.
You were close, sir.
Okay, sorry about that.
Okay?
So
that's gonna be up to
like
you.
I told your other officers,
I understand what you told them.
I'm here with my family, okay? We're just peaceably traveling on vacation. I've got my 4 kids in the car and I've got my wife in the car, okay? And if you guys want to choose to trample on my rights today, I've caused there's no law been broken here, okay? There's no injured party, there's no complainant, right? I know where you guys stand, I know what you guys are talking about, but I'm not in your jurisdiction. Okay, the vehicle, the automobile is not registered with the state.
I understand sir, you can spare me with your back and forth on that.
It's not back and forth. I'm just letting you know where.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
I completely understand what
Okay.
you're saying. But what I'm telling you is that we're gonna have to cooperate today. I'm gonna need to see some ID.
For what?
Huh?
What law have I broken in order for you?
Expired registration. You're driving without.
No, that's not expired.
So
that's
up
not.
to you, sir.
Okay.
We've already run the car. It's
Okay.
expired.
No, it's not expired.
Okay. And
It's not It's not in your jurisdiction.
Of course it isn't, sir. I
Right.
get it. So we're gonna go one of two ways. We're either gonna get you out of the car, okay, we're gonna take you to jail.
Sir.
Your family is gonna be displaced for a while, because the
Sir.
car is gonna go to car jail.
Sir.
Or you can continue down the path that you're doing, and we're gonna stand by.
Unfortunately, I'm going to stand on my constitutional protected rights today. Okay. Did you notice the tactics he did? He whips out his thing like he's gonna break the window and all this. They want to get you to fold. I'm not folding.
How you doing, sir? I'm Chris Hamilton. I'm the captain with the California Highway Patrol out here.
How you doing, Chris?
Good. And I
Good.
appreciate the fact you're videoing me. I'm videoing you. I just want you to know that.
Okay.
So I'm going to go be very clear right now what's going to happen.
Okay.
And you got a choice.
Okay.
Okay, either you come out of the car and we take care of business and you go about your business after that. I don't know what exactly the stop was for, but it's been elevated to a point now where we're going to break out a window and we're going to pull you out of the car. Now, if you don't want that to happen in front of your family, that's your ultimatum. You come out, we take care of this or not.
So Captain Chris, like I told all of your officers here, there has been no crime committed, okay? I am simply traveling with my family. We're on vacation, exercising our constitutional rights, right? There is no law that's been broken. There's no complainant. There's no injured party. I've notified the officers. I wish to invoke my Fourth Amendment right to stay private, right? Be absent of a crime. That is my right, right? And I understand what you guys are out here doing and enforcing is the vehicle code. This is my private property. I'm not registered with the state of California intentionally. I've, under good faith and goodwill, rescinded my California driver's license, right? Because I'm not acting in that capacity.
I hear you. I understand you're basing this very much on the Constitution. I get that.
Right.
But I'm just letting you know what's going to happen. Because
so
we are
as
in
a
California, and we are going to enforce California law, and that's what's going to go down. So I'm going to give you about 30 seconds to make your choice, and after that, one of these windows is getting.
So you
out.
don't acknowledge the Constitution?
And I'll be honest with you. If your family wasn't in there, we wouldn't even take that risk. We would send a canine in for you.
What's the purpose of a canine?
Okay, so you got about 30 seconds. After that, we're going to do what we do, okay?
Officer,
Right,
just to be clear, what is the intent? Officer Gardia?
Sergeant Gardia.
Sergeant Gardia? What is the intent of wanting me out of the vehicle?
Backseat, nothing on the passenger on the front.
We'll do it from the passenger side.
Okay. The baby's on the passenger side. On the back seat, but on the passenger.
Okay, we'll just do it right here.
Okay.
So what is it you guys are requesting?
You got about 5 seconds, sir. I need you to step out of the car.
For what? Is that a lawful order?
About 5 seconds, sir.
Because you're refusing, you're delaying and obstructing this officer from doing his job.
Obstructing is a physical act, right? Obstruction. Obstruction is.
Sir, hide your eyes because you're gonna get glass on you.
Obstruction is physical.
Close your eyes and look away. Close your eyes.
Ready?
Obstruction is.
Close your eyes. Close your eyes.
Officer, there's no need for all this. There's no need
Zoe,
for all
Zoe,
this.
It's okay. Zoe, it's okay. Zoe, it's okay. It's okay.
Goodness sake.
Zoe, unlock it. Okay.
Go ahead. Do what
Zoe,
you do.
It's okay. Zoe, it's okay. Zoe, it's okay. It's okay.
Here,
you
Mom.
guys, it's okay. It's okay. What are you doing, sir? What are you doing?
Turning off the car.
No one's in the car in the front seat. Why do you need to turn it off? What was the point of turning it off?
The car's being impounded, ma'am.
That's fine. You don't have to turn it off. It's okay, you guys. Take a deep breath. It's okay. It's okay. Take a deep breath.
Search and baskets before you get in your car.
It's already off, sir.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's okay. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. I know. I understand. It's okay. Take a deep breath, you guys. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Deep breath. Deep breath. It's okay. Daddy is not hurt. It's okay. Daddy is not hurt. Take a deep breath, please. Can you see him? What they're doing to Dad?
No.
What can you see?
Oh, I see it's white.
Okay. I can't figure out how to turn the phone around.
Do you have somebody you can call?
We're out here on vacation.
Okay. Okay, so we'll just take you to a hotel or something. You can figure it out.
No.
You're just gonna walk? Because we're
I
towing
don't
the
know.
car.
Yeah, I know. Yep.
Okay.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'll try and figure it out. Can you give me a minute?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. We got time.
Yeah,
we got plenty of time.
we're not from here. We don't have anybody here. It's literally us traveling like he just told
Okay,
you.
we're more than happy to get you to a hotel. I'm not sure your comfortableness driving with us, but we'll take you to a hotel for a safe place or a restaurant.
Can I take my car seats?
Oh God, yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, no,
So
you're
I can
entitled to
take my
take
stuff
any
out
of
of
your
here.
basic stuff. Yeah, we're only taking the car, not the contents per se.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah,
Take a
we're
deep
not
breath.
here
Take a
to
deep breath.
hurt you.
Okay. I just.
It just could have went a lot easier than it did, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not getting into personal stuff between this, but this he would have got a fix-it ticket and went on your way, and your vacation would still be going. Instead, he's going to go to jail and sit there till Monday, unless he bails out. So it's just crazy. So yeah, do whatever you think you need. We're more than happy to help get you through into town to a hotel. Or
where this is Bishop, correct?
It is.
Yeah. So what's the town right outside of Bishop?
South. Big Pine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's small. There's not much there.
Yeah. Okay.
There's no real restaurants or anything there.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
Well, guys, we've come to the end of this traffic stop, and it's time that we stop being nosy and get ready to walk away. There's nothing else to see here. But before we do walk away, I want to say that this young man, unfortunately, is being arrested. Didn't have to be arrested. He definitely was calm. He wasn't aggressive. He wasn't nasty to the police officers. But because, you know, he didn't cooperate with what they were asking him to do, he got himself arrested. And me personally, when they started talking about busting windows and he got his kids in the car and his wife in the car, I know that they're trying to stand on business, stand on what it is that they believe. But anytime you got kids in the car and, you know, a threat of windows being broken, you know, that's when it's time to say, listen, this is not the time to do this, for me anyway, but obviously not for him. You know, I have 3 kids, a granddaughter, wife. I mean, you know, there's some things like I'm 100% on standing on what you believe, but in some situations, you know, you got to be a bigger person, especially when it can potentially put others in danger, especially little children. But no judgment to him. He stood on what he wanted to stand on. He got the results that maybe he wanted to get or didn't want to get. We see that his wife definitely is also, you know, has her sovereign citizen hat on just by, you know, how she addressed the police officer that came in. We hear the police officer say, oh, all we wanted to do was give them X, Y, and Z. It wasn't going to go that far, but who's to say if that's the truth or not? They might have still took the truck. We don't know. But with that being said, guys, as always, thank you for joining me here on Sovereign Citizens Hall of Fame. And with that being said, guys, for now, Sovereign Citizen traffic stops. What should I say? It's time to go.
I'm not threatening you. Say one more word, and that's 30 days. 30 days.